Mouth talk. 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 Hello, everybody, and welcome to MALP Talk. I am here today with a wonderful guest from way back. You may know him as Chips and Salsa,
Well, spring break.
but he is officially known as Maximiser.
Woo, spring break.
Alrighty then, that's a great. I think that might be the most interesting intro that I've had on MALP Talk. I don't know about MALP because MALP has some weird intros, but MALP Talk that's definitely a good one. I'm sure everyone's gonna want you back. Definitely, no one's clicking the dislike button and leaving the video. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first question. The question that I ask every single guest. And you've heard some of the MALP Talk episodes before, right? Like, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably know what the question is. If you don't, then, well, get ready. The first question is, what is your current favorite family-friendly game?
Ooh,
Family
that's a tricky one.
Friendly. I don't like to edit these if I don't have to, if you know what I mean.
I think I would probably say, I don't know, I think Skylanders, just because it's just a bit of fun.
Oh, I didn't even know you had that.
Yeah, kind of.
Bro,
I mean,
that's
we did have it, but it broke.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but
we did have it.
that is a very good series. I've actually played a bunch of them. I haven't played the newest one, but I played 3 of them, the first 3, and yeah, I love those games with all the time. I got a little bit crazy with the collecting of the characters when it first came out, and I ended up with pretty much every character from, I think it was the first 2 games. It was a ridiculous amount of characters, and it was a lot of money. And then things happened, and I ended up not playing it too much. And there was a super ultra trade-in sale at GameStop, so I traded them in and got a lot of money because they had a special deal that you get more money than normal only for like 2 days. And my friend worked there, so he told me about it. So, because they wanted more in their inventory, so that's why they did it, so that they have more to like give away and like sell for more money than they give you anyways. So yeah. But it was pretty cool. That series is really fun. It's like you said, it's more of like a really like fun game. Now, I also did in the first game got all the like their trophies, but you know, they would be achievements probably for Xbox people. Same thing though. I got all those. And one of them is like beating the game on like the hardest mode, and there's some pretty crazy ones. So while it is a lot of fun, you know, if you get to like the really hard modes and try to beat it with like, you know, certain things, it could actually be kind of challenging, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, it's. I'd like to think it's not about. I mean, there are the people that really like to get all the achievements and stuff, but seeing as it's like a family-friendly game, it's just more about having the fun with it.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
It is. It definitely is. I just decided to do it like kind of for a fun little challenge, like because I had beaten it and done everything. And I'm like, you know, what am I gonna do now? And I'm like, you know what? Let me just give myself a little challenge. And yeah, it was definitely crazy, but I did it. And when you get that feeling of getting that final trophy of beating on like the hardest mode and all this stuff, it really does feel good.
It's always a nice feeling to complete like something like that on any game, really.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, it was a big celebration, which was just me and like a can of Coca-Cola. That was the whole big celebration. There was like nothing else. It wasn't like party balloons or people coming over. It was just me and can of Coca-Cola.
Cue sad music. Dun, dun.
No, it was a happy celebration. Okay, so now we're gonna move on with the Christmas related talk. For those of you out there who do not celebrate Christmas, this is not made to offend you, but I celebrate Christmas. Maximiser celebrates Christmas, and as you guys know, I have Christmas LP episodes going on my channel, and actually, not all of them are technically just Christmas, and also. I know a lot of people do believe nowadays that Christmas isn't only a religious holiday. Some of it can be just like fun. You know what I mean? Like just the spirit of like
Yeah.
giving and like being happy, making other people happy, that kind of thing. So we're kind of referring to Christmas as that. This isn't like a church channel where we're gonna start, talking about all the God be with you, my son. No, so, just wanted to clear that up before we get into the conversation, because we want everyone to be able to enjoy this MALP Talk episode. Special Christmas edition with Maximiser.
Well, spring break.
I always have to say your name like that because it's just such a cool name, by the way.
Well, thank you. I picked it myself.
Oh, wow. What a
Yeah,
genius.
pretty crazy, isn't it?
So, enough about you. We're going to move on to spring break. No, Christmas.
Spring break.
Okay, so here we go. So the first question I have for you, do you have any okay, well, first I'm going to bring this up. I'm in the US and you're in the UK. I hope that's okay to say.
Yeah.
And his address is, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that there might be different traditions that you guys do than what we do. I don't know if we're going to find them in this MALP Talk episode, but we're going to attempt it. So I'm interested to know what kind of traditions or just things in general do you guys do for the Christmas season? Like, decorations and all those kind of things.
I think it's generally the same.
Okay.
Because I just think it's the same. We do this, we do the same decorations. We do, Christmas tree, that sort of thing. I think it's just we do generally the same stuff.
Christmas tree? That's weird. No, I'm just kidding. We have Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I was like,
before.
no, we don't have Christmas trees. No, we do. I actually have a fake tree myself, just to do with I have dogs and stuff. So like the pine needles aren't really good for them, and it's pre-lit and it's kind of cool, and it's just easier and lots of things. The dogs is probably the number one reason that we have it, but
yeah, same problem for me.
Yeah, so but they're still really cool. I mean, fake trees, it doesn't, it's you're decorating it and everything, so it's so fun and cool, and it's a reason.
Christmas spirit.
Yeah, but when I was little, we did have real trees, so those are so much fun. I love getting stabbed by the pine needles in my hand, and that's great.
Definitely not painful.
Definitely not. Have you ever had a real tree?
We have, yeah. We've had it on a few occasions where we go around my nan's.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a cat that used to literally gather it all on her fur and jump on our laps, and it would be the most painful thing.
Oh, that's not good, bruh.
There was very tears.
Bruh.
Much sadness.
Oh, well,
cue sad
sad
music. Dun, dun.
Why is this turning into a set? This is supposed to be a happy Christmas. Welcome to the Christmas spirit. And Maximiser ruins it all with sadness. Great. Wonderful. So welcome to back to MALP Talk number 6. Without Maximiser, we have muted him and deleted him from the call. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So what other things do you do around the Christmas? All right, do you guys have stockings? We'll just go over a few things.
I don't. My family's never really used stockings.
You know what they are, though, right?
Yeah. We just get presents under the tree instead, really. So we don't really have stockings. That's just how it is.
But in the UK, do some people use stockings, or it's just you, or is there?
I honestly wouldn't know because I don't go into people's houses and ask.
No. Well, because you have other people in your family, so not
well, that's true.
People in your house. Do you know if other people in your family, if they use stockings?
I don't think they do.
Okay. Well, then maybe that is something that's. Well, it's at least different between me and you.
Yeah.
And for me, we do the stockings thing, but really what they are, you said you're familiar with them, but for anyone I guess who's not, they're not actual socks, but they're like it's a sock looking thing, but they're big and they're like made out of like a special material and everything. And really, we just put little things in them. It generally ends up being candy and like extremely cheap little like teeny present things, and they just go in
Mm.
there. It's kind of like a little bonus, and it's like, the presents you unwrap, you get that experience. The stocking's like cool because you're reaching in it and pulling more stuff out, and especially when you get to the bottom, you have no idea what's going to be at the bottom of that thing because these
Yeah.
are like generally pretty big. So you're reaching on the bottom, and it's a fun surprise. You know what I mean? Like they're nothing
Yeah.
expensive. You're not expecting like an Apple Watch. Mom, if you're listening, an Apple Watch would be great this year. No, I'm just kidding. That's like one I don't actually personally like the Apple products. No offense to anyone.
Oh, gonna rival. This is gonna be
Personally.
three fights.
And number two, it's really expensive, so that wouldn't really be good for a stocking. That'd be like an actual present.
Yeah, that's true. It is very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, if you're rich, maybe you're putting those in your kids' stockings, but we're not a rich family, unfortunately. So yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do YouTube, but I'm not rich. Every YouTuber's rich. No.
Oh, that'd be nice. That would be really
Oh
nice.
yeah, guys, Maximiser is a YouTuber too. He hasn't
Uh,
posted too much recently. I think you said you were working on. You want to do more, right? Soon, hopefully.
yes, just gathering some more equipment
Yeah, so more
and stuff.
coming in the future, but yeah, you can still check out his channel. There'll be a link. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, then I think it's still called the description actually, so never mind. Great. Because this goes up in two places. It goes up on YouTube and SoundCloud because it's only audio, so
Yes.
people can download
Yes.
it, listen to it in their pleasure, listen to it again and again and again and again
And again,
on repeat. Just slap me
and
on repeat.
again,
Yeah, exactly.
and again.
So let's see, what other things? Well, you guys have Santa Claus, I'm assuming, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh,
d-
for the Christmas Eve, do you guys
mm,
do the thing where you leave carrots and cookies and milk for carrots for the reindeer
Yeah.
and cookies and milk for Santa? Is that something that's a thing there?
Yeah, we do that too. It's just really like, you know, pro Santa's real,
Yeah,
obviously,
of
because
course.
when you come down in the morning and all the
Yeah,
fruit and all the yeah, it's all gone.
of
And
course.
oh,
All right,
Santa,
so that's
you
the same
know,
then. Wow.
yeah.
So maybe wow, this is sad. Everything's the same. Well, I guess is there anything specific then before we move on to the next topic that anything that you may think not weird, but something that's different that you guys do as a tradition around the Christmas time? Is there anything like is there a specific time you guys do your decorations? Is there a any special like rules or anything cool like that? I don't want to give away. I almost give away what mine is, so I'll let you go.
I no, I don't think there are any like special rules or anything.
Or anything that you guys do every year that's like always, like kind of like a fun tradition or something or a tradition in general.
Um, generally, generally, I don't think there is. I think it's just the
Okay.
same. It's just very
Maximizer's a
boring.
boring guest. Got it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So one of the things that I have though, I'll tell you, is the Christmas Eve before we go to bed. We all so obviously Santa brings gifts, but also we give each other gifts too. Like I buy stuff
Yeah.
for, that kind of thing. So, Christmas Eve, we open up one present from each other. Obviously, we only open, so everyone gets to open one present pretty much that we put under the tree. So,
Uh,
that's kind of cool. It's always been a fun tradition, and it kind of starts the excitement, then you go to bed, then you wake up, and then it gets into it. So it kind of just starts you with a good feeling right before you go to bed, which I think is always good. It's always good to go to bed happy if you can, and if you can't,
that's true.
just watch one of my Melt Mario Maker Monday episodes. I'm sure that will make you happy because all the rage always
Or
seems to
one
make
of
the
mine,
kids
because
happy.
way more funny. Way more funny.
Yeah, so watch one of mine, and no. No, have you even ever seen any of my Mario Maker episodes?
I have.
Okay, and what are your thoughts on that? Even though it has nothing to do with Christmas.
Yeah. I think yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay,
I'll give
there
you
we
that.
go. So
It's pretty
see,
funny.
see,
Go
there you go. So guys, whenever you're upset, if you're going to bed, watch those because,
on.
um, it is. But honestly, it is. I don't know if you agree with me. It is better to go to bed happy than sad.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's just a good feeling. So
We don't actually do that. We leave all the presents for the big day.
yes.
Um, but and then I think that also equally works because you said that it like sometimes it can pump you up and make you really happy and excited for
Yeah,
the
and it's
next
just
day.
one, and usually because it's the ones that we're giving, we know what's in them. We kind of just veer them away from like the big present if there's like a bigger one, and kind of it's
Yeah,
just like
that's true.
a medium one. So it still pumps you up, but you don't ruin like the big, you know,
Yeah,
bigger surprise.
but I think it's
So,
also like the suspense maybe of opening them all on the the big
yes.
day
Mm-hmm.
that kind
Yep.
of can pump you up as well. So either way,
Oh yeah,
it works
definitely,
the same.
definitely. But that's just one of the traditions that we do, like
Yeah,
specifically my family. It's not a U.S. thing. It's a like my family kind of thing. So that's what I mean by that. All right,
yeah.
so we're going to move on to the next one. And I'm going to ask you, is there any presents that you are looking forward to or would like to get this Christmas? Maybe like a MALP shirt or something like that. Available at MALP.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wow. I
just gonna
said
leave
it
an
wrong.
annotation.
Available at momapprovedletsplays.spreadshirt.com, which is actually true. Okay, go ahead.
uh, I'm gonna I think for the moment, because I used to play guitar, I used to play acoustic guitar,
Oh,
and
wow.
I've kind of sort of dragged away from that, because my guitar screwed up, and I sort of didn't know how to redo it, and didn't really have the time to get anyone to do it for me, so I just drifted away from that. And now I'm kind of getting back into it. I was like, right, maybe this would be cool to do, but instead of doing acoustic, I'm gonna try and play electric. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
big boy toys.
Wow, that's really cool. So you're hoping to get one of those then for Christmas? That's what you're hoping?
Yeah, I'm hoping to. There's a
Nice.
certain place around where I live where you can actually go there, like test out all the guitars and see which ones
Oh,
fits you and stuff.
that's sweet. The place where I got my microphone, new audio. You know about that, right? My new microphone, new audio interface, that whole thing.
I I don't actually.
Oh, well, I got a new microphone and a new audio
How dare
interface.
you not tell me?
Oh, I thought you knew. Well, you should
Uh,
know. Listen to your ears. It's so much better than before.
uh,
I don't know how much different it is on Skype because Skype might make the quality a little
yeah,
bit not
you know
bad, but
Skype.
well, not bad, but like it's not the same as like if you were to listen to the mouth talk. It's probably gonna sound a lot better there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it records at a higher quality, and the reason was really quickly because I had issues syncing up my mouth and my voice in the microphone in a lot of videos, and some of them were really really bad. It would take hours to fix. So
Mm,
I ended up calling the company that I use to edit my videos because I have support with them, and I never thought of that before. Turns out the microphone I had before has a known issue for those kinds of things. So I ended up
yeah.
wanting to upgrade. The microphone I have now has way better quality, but also with the audio interface, which is what it plugs into, and then that goes into the computer. There's no issues at all with the lining up ever again. So I get better quality, better control, no lining up issues, lots of things, and this is like pretty good stuff. But
Well, that's good.
the reason I mentioned that was because the place that I went for this was a similar thing. It's a music place, so they have the same kind of stuff that you're talking about. With they have instruments, but they also have microphones. So I actually got to test my microphone in a like sort of soundproof room where they hooked up to a computer and everything before I actually purchased it that day.
Well, that's really
So
cool.
that was pretty cool. Yeah. So it's the same kind of thing. They have instruments too, though. You can play the guitars and test them, and they have professionals there that's what they know. So
Oh, swag.
yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
Um, All right. So that's a really cool thing. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to of course get another MALP shirt. No, I'm just kidding. Available at momapproved.letsplays.spreadshirt.com. No. I'm not actually
It's gonna.
pushing that for anyone in case anyone's wondering. I'm doing it in a joking way. So um
You
but
think?
hypothetically if MALP were to send you a shirt, Maximiser, would you be happy with that present?
Oh, most definitely.
All
Most
right. So
definitely.
I
I need
got
some new
a
shirts as well. So.
Oh, see, there you go. I don't even know what's your favorite color.
Um. I don't really have a favorite color. I like all colors.
Well, what
Which
color MALP shirt would you want is what I meant.
um, I would probably go for a pink one because I'm fabulous
Oh,
that way.
sweet. Awesome. All right. There is actually pink ones. So
That's what we go
how
for.
do you like that? How do you like them
I love it.
apples? So I was just thinking, for me to answer this question, what presents do I want this Christmas? And actually, there is a video game that I want because I'm just cannot wait to play it on my channel. I've asked for it. I put it at the top of my list. I've started. It's so amazing. I'm gonna say it. Here it comes. About to say it right now. Here comes the title.
Right.
Everyone's waiting. Suspense is building. It is none
Drum roll,
other.
please.
Yeah. Splatoon for the Wii U.
Uh,
Yeah, have you ever heard of Splatoon for the Wii U?
I have. I haven't.
Nice.
I haven't played it or anything, but
Well,
I've
you
heard
don't
of
have a
it.
Wii U, do you?
No, I don't. No.
Then it's hard to play it. Okay. Oh man.
That's true. That's
You're
true.
like, I don't have the system. So yeah, I never played it. Oh, well, thank you for that. So technically I played it twice, 2 rounds. Well, once, but one time, one standing. But I played it at PAX East when I went,
Mm.
and it was kind of cool. Of course, that was really early when it was like not even released yet. It was before it was even released. So like, I've heard there's been a lot of updates to it, a lot of stuff added to it since then. So that's super awesome. There's a lot of people that watch my channel that do have the game, do have Wii U's, and want to play it with me. And it's one of those team games. It'd be fun to play on live streams and do some recordings for. I've heard actually the single player of it is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
So
I
I'm
don't
like,
know. I think it'd be quite good.
yeah. So it'd be fun for the channel. It's family friendly. It's a great
Yeah.
game. So that's at the top of my list. I'm hoping to get it, and I think every single year I've had I mean, this isn't like a big present. It's not that expensive compared to like other presents I've asked for, but every single year I've had I guess the present that I want the most is what I'm trying to say. I think
Mm.
I've actually gotten that present.
Start asking for something like a mansion now if you're getting everything.
Well, that's the thing. I don't ask for things that are like unreasonable. I mean, I know Santa is
Yeah.
not a Santa doesn't build houses. Come on, Maximiser. Bruh, what do you know about
Oh,
Saint
of
Nicholas?
course. What am I talking about?
Yeah, what do you know about Santa? You don't even know him. You don't even know him, bro. Well, I don't know him personally either, but I mean, I know he doesn't build houses, so let's come up with something real. Come on.
But he obviously builds iPhones, he just works for them.
Well,
I mean, he
yes,
works
he
for
can
Steve
build
Jobs.
products and stuff, but he doesn't usually do houses, I don't think. I have
Might do.
heard that he's given people cars, though. That's really sweet.
Yeah. So many YouTube videos.
But anyways, we're going to move on with our next thing, which is I want to know some things specifically that you like about the Christmas season.
Ooh.
Wait, first of all, you do like the Christmas season, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. I was going to say, like...
It's quite a difficult choice because there's so many things to like about
Oh,
it, really.
it doesn't have to be one thing. You could say, like, a bunch. And then, like, we're all right, so you say one, and then I'll say one. We'll go back and forth, and then there'll be a huge list of things that we like. And then everyone else is listening, let us know in the comments what you like, and if you like anything that we like. So it's just
Yeah,
like a
we
fun
can
little
relate.
interaction, liking things about Christmas, and maybe it'll make everyone feel better.
Yes.
So you go first, and go.
Right.
Oh, and we cannot repeat the same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna say probably. I think just the feeling of Christmas. There's that it's just like it's cold, which is like some people think it's obviously a bad feeling. It's cold,
I
but
was
then
just
again,
gonna
it
say
kind of
that.
mixes with the atmosphere and makes it like
Oh, I know what you mean.
Christmas.
Gotcha. I know what you mean. Okay. So one of the things I like is decorations. I don't want to get into too much details, but as I believe you might know, but I know people that have watched my vlog definitely know, I had a week or two that was very tough for me. A lot of bad things. We're not going to get into that stuff. but I listened to some. Oh, I won't say that. Well, I guess I have to say it now. I listened to some Christmas music, and I was putting up decorations, and that whole experience completely changed my whole mood and helped me to get stronger and better. And shortly after that, I ended up recording the Christmas LP episodes that are going to be going on this month. So, and those are really, really generally pretty happy, fun episodes. So yeah, I think Christmas decorations because they give you that happy feeling, especially when you're putting them up. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think right. So my next one is probably going to be meeting with family because I have a lot of family that lives somewhere quite like a few hours away from me, and they rarely come down because they still have to work where they are. And they come down at Christmas, and it's just nice seeing them all because we rarely see them often,
Well,
and
that's
it's
really, really
like,
nice. Oh,
ah,
all of a sudden you hear, "Aw," yeah.
ah, yeah,
Oh man, no, but that's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, so one for me would have to be, um, I'm gonna say, all right. Well, this one's probably obvious for everyone, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with presents. And wait before
selfish,
before you before you
selfish.
interrupt me, I want to elaborate a teeny bit just to make this like more detailed and so everyone understands. I don't mean only getting presents. I actually mean giving
Giving.
and getting presents. I mean the combination of the whole experience. Well, cuz what I mean by that is and just listen to me real quick cuz I think if you listen to me you'll definitely agree. Um
Yeah,
Giving presents is always a really really good feeling, and it doesn't, you don't always have to have a lot of money to give a present. I honestly think, give a present that you can afford. I have a lot of people that I've exchanged presents with, and we set a money limit and we never exceed that limit, but every single year we still love the presents. It's the feeling of it, and it's just great. Like me and my cousin every single year have a money limit. It's not a lot, it's like $20. It's, I mean, because we're adults, but like, oh
yeah.
no, hold on, I clicked the button on my keyboard. Okay, that never happened. No one can prove that. Wow, that was a nightmare fuel. I almost lost everything. I think I don't even know what button I clicked. I clicked like a random letter on my keyboard with my pinky, and I have no idea what it was gonna do
That's
because it was
such a
like,
bit, like the heartbeat where it goes. It'll
yeah,
be one of those moments.
yeah. I'm just gonna click off that. Okay,
Yeah,
so moving, I'm going back to what I was saying. So giving the present just gives you such a great feeling, no matter how big or amazing of the present it is. It's just the fact that you give. I mean, even if you make a present, like if you're a kid, you can't buy anything, and you make something, it's still a good feeling. Now, what I
yeah,
meant by the receiving presents is not just in the greedy fashion of, yeah, I'm getting presents, which everyone likes. What I mean is that think about it in the reverse way. No, honestly, though, think about this for a minute. Think about it
yeah,
in the reverse way. So you're getting a present, and no matter what it is, and it's something that you like, we'll just say, um, the reason it's also good is because you know that the other person is having that good feeling that you had when you were giving them a present. So I mean it in the way of like, when you're giving it, you feel something good, but also remember when you're receiving something, they're having a good feeling for giving it to you. Do you know what I mean, right?
yeah.
So
I
see
understand
how
that.
that's not the way you probably thought it was supposed to be. I don't mean it in a greedy way. I mean it in a, the fact that when they're doing presents on Christmas specifically, it feels like it's such a nice feeling because you're exchanging the presents. So you're really making each other feel good by it. In general, I mean, obviously you can get like a bad present or something, but I mean, generally speaking, it's a great experience. So that's what I think, and I think that's a really good thing, a special thing about the Christmas time. We should have Christmas all year. Well, I guess
Yeah, we
that would get
should.
that would get
Well,
a little
that would.
expensive, and it might ruin the effect because it's only a once a year thing. It's probably
Yeah,
why it's so special too.
yeah. It's something to look forward to during the rest of the year and
Yeah,
stuff, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. All right, so do you have another one?
Yes.
What's that?
Okay, do you have another one?
Um, I'm gonna probably say
Wow, that's great. I love silence for a an audio only recording. That's wonderful to have silence. Everyone loves that. Hmm.
I don't know really, because I feel like it self-explains itself just in Christmas generally, doesn't it?
Did you just say it
Like,
self explains itself?
yeah, it does.
Okay.
Just generally, the fact it's Christmas explains that, it's gonna be enjoyable times. It's gonna be
Yep.
you're gonna have a good time instead
Well,
of worrying about general life. If you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Okay, well then I guess we're good then. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I guess we shouldn't name everything anyways. So like I said, please feel free to leave a comment or something if you have something that you like about Christmas, or
Yeah,
or actually, if for some reason if you don't celebrate Christmas, you celebrate another holiday similar to the Christmas experience where it gives you a good feeling, it's around this time of year, you can still let me know something that gives you, that you like about that too. Just let me know what it is and what you like.
yeah,
That's perfectly fine. This is all just kind of about the holiday season around
yeah.
this time of year.
Spring break.
No, not that holiday season. uh all right. So we have one more thing before we wrap up, and the final thing is I want you, and then I will just come up with, off the top of your head right now, any holiday message that you have for everyone listening, and I guess me too. It could be me and everyone listening, and then I'll give one to you and everyone listening.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
Oh no, you need to go first. You're the guest. Guests, come on, guests
Of
first.
course. What was
It's
I thinking?
it's definitely not so that I can think longer about my answer. It's definitely because you're a guest and I care about you so much.
Right. Well, I think that Christmas, you generally focus on your own family, buying stuff for your family, receiving gifts from other members of your family. But I think it all rounds up to people that are less fortunate than
Yep.
us, and aren't able to have a family to have Christmas with, or don't have enough money to do that. Such as homeless people, for example.
Mhm.
And I think it's just like it's cool because we see them around and things, and I think it's just good to sometimes maybe go up to them and just say like Merry Christmas, just like make them feel happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do actually.
Because
Wow.
like it's fair that everyone feels it because it's still Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that was really really good. Now I gotta try to
Try beat me.
no, it's not a competition. That would literally be the opposite of like, like who put in the comments whose ending message
Who's
was
the winner?
better. No, it's not a competition at all. It's just both of us having
Yeah,
a message to everyone. Okay.
Christmassy talk.
So not similar to that, but I guess in a good kind of way. My message is going to be that Christmas is not just the good feelings and giving people presents and all that stuff. I think it's really a time when, like, for lack of a better word, magical things can happen. Like things that normally people maybe wouldn't do or wouldn't what is the word, like, just things that are like not over the top. Like, I'm not talking about like money or anything like that, but you know what I mean. Like, people kind of like tend to do some pretty cool stuff. So my message is
Yeah,
really kind of like a challenge, and I'm gonna put this to Maximizer and everyone else listening. And I'm actually going to be doing it myself because you can't challenge people to do something. It's very easy to do, by the
and
way.
then not. Yeah,
You can't challenge people to do something and then not do it yourself. So there's something that I've heard of called pay it forward. Now I do realize that there are a lot of people that watch me that don't really have much money, whether it be that they're kids or whether it be that they just don't they're not poor, but they just don't have a lot of extra money. And I don't have a ton of extra money either. But
yeah.
generally, what pay it forward, I don't know if do you know what pay it forward is, Max?
I do not
Well,
actually know,
Maximizer. Okay. Um,
so you're gonna have to enlighten me.
Pay it forward is basically, I don't know who started it, but I did see a bunch of YouTubers that talked about it. It's basically something where you do something nice for someone. And generally, it does involve a little bit of money, but it doesn't have to. But like the one example that I've heard a lot of people do is they'll pay for someone's at like a coffee place. We won't name any brands, but in line, they'll pay for the person behind them. And they're only getting coffee and a donut, so it's like a few bucks. But they'll pay for their stuff, so when the person goes to the register, the register person says they already paid for you. And
Yeah.
or they'll tell the person they're going to pay for them. And what they usually say is, they're paying for their stuff, and all they want in return is for that person to do something nice for someone else. So it's you starting a chain of people doing one nice thing
Oh.
for a it could be a stranger, but obviously if you're a kid, you don't want to go to strangers. So like it could be like a friend or a family
That's
member too.
understandable.
It just kind of depends. So like I could probably do it for like someone in like a coffee place or something because it's not that bad. Um
Mm.
but yeah, so generally it's usually when people talk about it, it ends up being something. A lot of the examples end up being like that, where you buy them a coffee. But what I'm asking everyone and challenging everyone to do is just to do something nice. It does not have to involve money. It can literally be anything at all. And what you have to do is you have to do something really nice for someone, and you have to tell them that all you want in return is for them to do one nice thing for someone else, not you, someone else. So it's completely not selfish. It's selfless. It's the complete opposite. It's not about
Yeah.
you. It's about doing something nice for someone, seeing, and it's got to be a shock thing, nothing big, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's just random. So they're going to be
Yeah.
like, wait, why are you doing this? And it will make you feel real happy to see, a lot of times people are happy about this like thing. And then, like I said, tell them to do the same thing so that they'll get that good feeling. And it starts a chain. And a lot of times it will, keep going for a little while. And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Maximizer, do you think that you would be willing to do that?
Well, I was actually thinking of actually doing the same sort of thing, but in a different form.
Oh,
If you know what I mean.
do no, do explain.
Alright, so I was thinking about I was gonna go and just buy some general stuff from the store, like some food and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was gonna go around to some homeless people that I know where they stay at,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just gonna go around and give them some food and wish them a Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's what I was thinking of doing, and I was gonna record that or get someone to record it for me, and then I was gonna upload that to my channel where you guys can see, and I'm gonna tag some people so they do the same thing.
Oh, that's so nice. I really like that idea.
Thank you.
Wow, good job. Good job. Clap, clap. I won't
Good job.
I won't literally clap cuz clapping into a microphone is not a good idea, but
No,
claps for you, virtual claps for you
virtual claps.
without actually making the clap sound.
Virtual thank you.
But yeah, so I hope this ending was made you guys feel good and gave you guys maybe some ideas and of some nice things to do. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the pay it forward thing very soon, and of course, since I do vlogs every Monday, it will end up being in a vlog very soon. What I do, I haven't done it yet, but I will definitely be doing it very soon. I already know. I kind of gave it away, but I already know what I want to do. Um, but no one knows who it's gonna be. They don't know it's coming. So I don't know if that really ended up being the way it was
I
supposed.
will find you.
It was no, it was supposed to be a good thing, but I just realized when I said it like that, it sounds so like mean, like they'll never see it coming. But it's like I'm doing something nice for them, so it really will be a surprise. I hope that I don't get in trouble just for the cameraing, because it's going to be in a public, public private a place. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping that they won't get mad that I'm videoing it, but we'll see about that how that goes. If it doesn't work out, then I'll do a different thing. But yeah, hopefully it will work out.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's good.
that is past our time. These episodes can never be like the right. I mean, they're not supposed to be exactly a certain time or anything, but I give a
No.
general estimate usually, and it never works out. It just fail. But I wish everyone a great holidays. I wish Maximizer a very, very happy, healthy, and great holiday. Um,
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. Spring break.
Mer- Merry Christmas, but we have a while to go for that break.
Oh,
Quite a while to
wait.
go. But yeah, everyone have a great Christmas, and I'm hoping that. Oh, and if it's the first time you're listening to any of my MALP talks and you want to hear more, there is plenty more, and subscribe so you can hear more. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, I don't know what it's called, but I think it's follow me, not subscribe,
Probably follow.
something like that. If you like this, click either the thumbs up like button or the heart, I think it's favorite button on Sound. I always never have this in front of me when I'm going to say the words. And
Subscribe to me.
yes, also check out Maximizer's channel, and I'm hoping he will do
You
the
want some chips?
outro with me. The outro is the same, by the way, as MALP.
Yes.
So are you ready for this? To do it with me at the same time.
Wait. You need to tell me again.
Oh
You need to
my
tell me.
goodness.
I'm
Are
very
you
forgetful.
serious, bruh? Bruh. Burr. Uh.
Brr.
Bruh. It's
Brr.
just bye-bye.
Oh,
You know my
okay.
outro. I go bye-bye.
Get ready then. Come on, we're waiting on you now.
Oh, you know it, right?
Yes, I knew it.
Oh, why'd you say it like you didn't know it? You made it sound like you didn't know it, so you wanted me to explain it. I gotta get guests that actually watch my videos. Oh, man. All right. I'm gonna get my biggest fan in
Right.
the next episode. All right. You ready, bro?
I'm ready, bro.
All right, guys. See you later. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
Spring break.